Okay, good afternoon, boys and girls. I'm off on another adventure. Today I'm heading out to Burleigh Falls. It's about 120 kilometers from Lindsay. Do some camping, possibly have a fire, and yeah, have a good time. They have some nice rock formations that you can go out on the water and swim, and I'm not too sure how crazy the current's gonna be, but I saw some pictures online and it looks really nice. Did I mention that it's also a heat wave? All right, I'm taking a little break right now. You know, this morning I wanted to get up early and try to leave early, but it seemed like every single thing that could have went wrong. And I wanted to download some new music on my my MP3. Like, I don't use my phone because the battery would drain so quickly, and I couldn't figure out how to download the music on it, and I couldn't seem to organize all of my stuff properly, and I'm forgetting, you know, what do I need. And by the time I left, I was already late, and I was thinking, like, you know, you're really not prepared for this. And you know, my back tire is like, it's like I'm riding so thin on the tread. You can see the tread is completely off, and it's like what holds the tread together just before the tube. Yeah, so you can see, like, you know, it's completely coming off, like all of that. Well, I wanted to arrive around 2 and swim for a couple hours, get myself a good campsite and do all that kind of stuff. And I also wanted to probably get I probably should have gotten a new tire. But to be honest, I feel like a lot of times the world just tells you, no, you're not ready, don't do that, you can't do that, no, you shouldn't do that. And sometimes you just want to say, like, you know what, fuck you, I'm just gonna go and do this, you know. And that's sort of what my mentality was getting ready. I was getting pretty frustrated, but I've been working really hard in school. I don't know if anyone's watched some of my other videos. I said that I'm in a school program, and I'm nearing the end of it. You know, so my life has been doing school, and that's really it. So it's nice to get a break and to just come out in nature and yeah, de-stress a little bit from the regular day-to-day, the monotony of the day-to-day. Okay, next stop is the Omimi Trestle Bridge. Gang dominion over your flesh, loved one. Alright, so here is another example of today not working out for me. So I got myself to the trestle bridge, and she's closed. I can see at the very end there's a section that does not have the wood on it. So I'm gonna have to jump over this fence, get my bike over there, and hopefully I can get across. Okay, so the bridge is looking pretty good up until this spot. I'm not really too sure what happened here, but it looks like there was a fire because it reeks like diesel up here. So I'm gonna have to try to climb across this. Oh yeah, we're good. Just try to stop me. Alright, I'm taking a little break. I gotta reapply some sunscreen, get some water. I got a can of tuna that I want to eat. I'm dying a little bit. Another example of how my brain just wasn't working properly is that the water that I brought with me, I brought 2 containers. One of them I left empty because it's really big and it's going to weigh down my back. The other one's a smaller one. I filled it up with some cold water. Well, I didn't dump out the coffee that I had in it already, so I have a mixture of water and coffee. Sunscreen is on, ready to go. Gotta keep my white complexion white. Okay, I made it to Peterborough. I got to the library, filled up my water, and I'm back on the trail again. And this is the scenery. Looking good. I'm boiling, man. I'm absolutely boiling. I don't know if this one little water bottle that I filled up at the library is going to be enough, but I cannot wait to jump in the river at Burleigh Falls, man. Can't wait. Alright, I just picked up myself a hot dog, a slushie, and a freezy. I need a little bit of sugar, and now I'm back on the road. I'm just taking a little lie down. I'm pretty close to Lakefield right now. It is so hot out. Like, it feels like it's 38. I can't wait to go swimming. I'm gonna stop at Tim Hortons and get a drink. And I gotta see what kind of what kind of grocery stores are in Burleigh Falls, because it's Sunday and it's almost 6 o'clock. Like, a lot of small towns, the grocery stores will they shut, like, they close at 6. So I gotta make sure I can get food. Okay, so I'm on Young Lines Road right now, heading into Young's Point. There's no grocery store in Young's Point, and there's also no grocery store in Burleigh Falls. So I would have got there and would have no way of getting any food except for maybe a gas station or whatever they have. And so yeah, I got a sandwich and a can of soup and some water. It's not much, but I'm not gonna buy a pack of steaks or you know, anything, especially raw meat or anything really fresh, just because it'll go bad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I think I'm just way too slow. Like, it's 8 o'clock now, and I still have a little bit ways to go. I don't know. I'm not gonna trust Google with, like, I don't know how fast it thinks that I can bike, but it said like 3 hours and 50 minutes. So I figured, okay, with breaks, maybe like, you know, closer to 5 hours. Well, you know, I'm going on 6 hours now, and I'm still not there. All right, so this is their locks here in Burleigh Falls. They got a little staff area with an ice machine and some bathrooms, but they do not have a water fountain. So that kind of sucks. I'm gonna go and look a little bit down here. There's some pathways, and I want to see if I can find a spot down there. If I can't, then I'm gonna go back to where I was filming over at the bridge, because that's what I want to go on. I want to go on the rocks. So we'll see. Okay, so it turns out that that little spot that I wanted to check out was actually private property, and someone had like a little house. So I came back down to where I was. There's a lot of people here, a lot of people swimming, and so I don't really want to be filming and doing all that stuff. I'm gonna see if I can wait maybe until they leave. You know, so if anything, I could probably, oh my god, look at that, look at right where I was planning to camp. Look at that. No hunting, no camping, no campfire, no littering. You know, no littering. Look at this place is kind of filthy, to be honest. Look at this. What's that? A hospital glove? I decided to come back to where the locks were because over by like the little falls, it's just all rocks, and there's no flat surface to set up a tent. So I'm back over, yeah, like I said, at the locks. There's a fire pit here. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to have a fire, just because there's like you know, some people on the other side there, and I don't know, I'm gonna set up my tarp right here, just at the back of this this sign that they have, so I'm hidden. If the people come to open up the locks in the morning, I'll be hidden, and yeah, should be good. I'm gonna make some food, and get to bed. The mosquitoes are really bad out here, so I just soaked myself in mosquito repellent. Alright, I just tried to set up this light like 50 times. I'm getting a little bit cranky. I'm really hungry. I got my tarp set up, and yeah, I'm gonna make some soup, baked potato and bacon soup. Got like a deli sandwich and just a little bit of water. No steaks tonight. Like obviously I couldn't buy it and then bike 2 hours up here with the meat in my backpack. Like, I can't believe there isn't a store, a grocery store. Like, you have to drive 40 minutes just to get to a grocery store. Found this knife. I don't know if you can see it that well. Found this knife in a locker at a gym in Aurelia. I was staying up there and working for a couple weeks. Someone left it in the locker, so I grabbed it. Alright, while that cooks up, I'm gonna eat this sandwich. Let's see, what is this? Classic assorted Dagwood sandwich. I don't know what a Dagwood sandwich is, but oh my god, you fucking idiot. Okay guys, so here is my setup. Figure I would show you that before I went off to bed. I finished my meal like 2 hours ago. I just been hanging out looking at the stars and sort of talking to myself. But nothing fancy. Got my pillow, sleeper, blanket, you know, some of my stuff there, my backpack. And got my bike right there. I'm hidden behind this, big planter that they have. You got these plants here, and then there's a sign. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a sign. It says Burleigh Falls, something Burleigh Falls. But yeah, I'm just hidden behind there. I am going to get some sleep and probably tomorrow I'm gonna go for another swim in the falls, and I'm really not too sure if I can bike back. It was honestly really exhausting, and like normally I do not do more than 100 kilometers a day. Like either I'm out of shape, I'm more out of shape now, or Google is off with its calculations. Because today it was hard. It was really hard. I mean, it was a heat wave, so maybe that was it. I'll have to see. I'll have to see how I'm feeling, but I honestly think I'm gonna have to call in for a ride. But yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. It's like midnight now, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. It's about 8:30. I didn't get to sleep till maybe 2 o'clock, and I've been up since 7. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself some coffee. Okay, so it is almost 10:30, and I'm back over at the falls now. And there's only 2 other people that are here. I'm gonna try to get across the river right here and get onto that island. Okay, the current is picking up in this spot. Okay, I'm not really sure about this section. It's pretty deep. Made it. Oh, fuck. My slipper got twisted. These are not rock climbing approved. Look at this, man. Like people, clean up your fucking bullshit. Look at that. Okay, I'm ready to head out now. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to bike the whole way back, but I do want to go and get some food, so I have to bike into not Young's Point, the town where I went to the food land, and yeah, get a bite to eat. It feels hotter than yesterday. Like even when I go in the shade, it doesn't even feel like it's colder. I can't remember if I already said this, but I found some food. There was a food truck that sold burgers, and I got a burger there. And I just started biking back. I think I might just try to find a place that has water, like a river. I need to just swim. It's too hot. Okay, I tried to bike as much as I could, but honestly the heat is so bad today, and my legs are tired, and I don't know, I'm just kind of over it. So I'm not biking all the way back to Lindsay. I'm gonna get a lift. I made it to Young's Point. They did have a little store, so I was able to get a couple drinks. But yeah, I'm dead. I'm just hanging out here by the water. And yeah, I'm just cooling off, waiting for my ride to get here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put my phone down so I can show you guys. Maybe you can see it, like, yeah, see that? That's bad, man. Just think about how bad it's gonna be after I'm at home for a couple of hours. I feel like I might get heat sickness. You know, when you get really freezing cold and shivery after you've been out in the sun all day. Let's see if I can show you my back. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I never go out in the sun with my shirt off. Never. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, my ride should be here any minute, so just hanging out waiting for that.